I'm Leon Berkovich. I'm the current CEO of Southern Sun Healthcare, which is a specialist skin cancer clinic business in Australia. I've just joined the team after a 17-year career at GE. Look, when I think about B2B marketing, and that's where I've done most of my marketing. It's certainly more complex, I believe, because you've got many different decision makers in the process. We at GE Healthcare, we were selling, say, MRI machines, for example, MRI scanners, and you've got the clinical needs of the people that are actually using the system. Then you've got the economic buyers of the business unit that are actually investing in that technology and those assets to deliver business outcomes. Depending on the affinity of the product historically with the users, they have a big influence in the purchasing decision on a new system, whether they continue to stay with our system or they take on a competitor's. So it's a very complex sort of challenge for a marketing organisation and for a marketeer. Consumer marketing is slightly different. You typically got a single buyer, a single consumer that you're sort of marketing to. You also, during the purchase decision, don't necessarily have influence at that final decision point, whereas in the B2B space, right up until they sign the deal or they decide to go with you, you can continuously influence that buying behaviour along the way. So it's a different proposition. That typically the transaction volume is less in B2B, but more complex in terms of the number of decision makers, and that's kind of where I'd see sort of the main difference versus sort of mass marketing to consumers, where you've got a single message and a single sort of value prop. Value propositions is another one. Different buyers in the decision-making process are going to be triggered by different value props. So you've got to arm your commercial team or your distribution partners to position those along the way. So that's where the complexity, but also the fun comes into B2B marketing.